ISIS terrorists plan to unleash nuclear holocaust in Brussels as hundreds of nuclear plant facilities in the United States now vulnerable thanks to total lack of border security. What's going on, guys? Make Electric. It's Friday the 25th of March 2016. Welcome to Friday. This will be a continuation from my last video response. First link below. The situation continues to very much alarm me. Operation Blackjack warning. I'll give you the first link from NaturalNews. We've just learned from the Daily Mail that ISIS terrorist bombers in Brussels plan to attack nuclear plant. The terrorists had been staking out the home of the nuke plant director, whom they planned to kidnap to gain access to the power plant. Well, I guess that would be just as good as a nuclear weapon going off. I'll give you the link to that. Like they say, how many of these nuclear plants we have in the United States and completely open borders? Come on in. Now look at this. Trump refuses to rule out using nuclear weapons against ISIS. That's very interesting because don't we nuke Syria, Iran, North Korea, China? After all this goes down, the people of the United States, I don't think they would quite be on board with, blowing anyone up with a nuclear weapon right now. But you let blackjack play out in America, and the whole country will stand up and say, nuke those assholes. I guarantee it. I'll put a link to this. Donald Trump talking about nukes. We got, look at this. ISIS trains 400 fighters to attack Europe in wave of bloodshed. 400 fighters trained all over Europe. People, this is getting ready to pop off. This isn't fear-mongering anymore. This crap's going to happen. I'll put a link to that. U.S. State Department issues travel alert for all of Europe. All of Europe, an unprecedented travel alert. We got UK beefs up security following Brussels blast. Of course, police state, military on the streets. Please, government, protect us, because with all of your surveillance and everything in place, you couldn't stop an attack. The answer must be more security, right? They're not going to be happy until they have everybody microchipped, the RFID. Go back and watch the Aaron Russo interview. He told you right there. Anyway, I'll put a link to this. And let me remind you, from Al Jazeera, France state of emergency extended on slim evidence. Is everyone aware that France is still under a state of emergency until May of 2016 with little to no evidence? I'll put a link to that. Why would that be? So that they can, get people used to the police state and the martial law, because their equivalent of whatever the Constitution would be, suspended state of emergency. And that could very easily happen in the United States. Something goes off. Obama declares state of emergency. Elections canceled. A lot of people think that might happen. You never know. Look at this. Speaking of America, 23 jihad training camps located inside America. This article from a while back, but just as a reminder, Obama's FBI does nothing. In fact, what is Obama doing while all this Brussels stuff is going on? Washington Examiner. Obama watches baseball, does the wave with Castro in Cuba after terror attack. Then he goes off dancing for the night. Now, if something does go down, there's many people out there who will believe the official story, will believe whatever the TV told them. There's a lot of us who won't, though. Look what Luke Radowski did. If you need more proof that 9/11 was a complete fraud, I'll put his video at the bottom. Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld still has no clue about Building 7. Watch how Rumsfeld reacts to the question of World Trade Center 7. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about at first, but when he figures it out, it's like, I gotta go. 9/11 was a complete and total fraud. We were lied to about all of it. It's just my opinion. That's all I got, guys. Please rate this video. Please pass it around. Make people aware of current events. I really hope we're not about to see some big attack, but it is not looking good. In all the years I've been doing this, they have ramped it up beyond anything I've seen thus far. You guys take care, stay safe, remain vigilant always. I will see you on the next one.